Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. And last video we finished the Vintage Victorian Junk Journal. So I did put away a lot of the bigger pieces, but anything that got torn and ended up as scrap is still in here, and I've got a lot. The only two pieces, smaller pieces, now if there was any length to them, I did put them back in my lace box, but I've got a couple of little pieces here. And then, like I said, I put the bigger pieces away, but I didn't actually want to sit there and sort through all the little teeny pieces. So I thought I would see if there was any I could use in here before putting those away. Now, we have done some work in here because we've gotten the scraps up until this put away. So I was just figuring, we'll just find a page and put things down. Now, I do have these two pieces left over from where I fussy cut some of the designs out. Well, let's set those aside. And all we're going to do is pick up a piece, decide which page we want to use. I don't know which. I like this one better. So, grab out my ink. Make sure I have the right dauber. Ink that side, but this is the side that got torn out. So I'm just going to emphasize that end there a little bit more. And I like that one pretty much the way it is. I do like that, but I don't want it to fold in like that. There's something on the back. No, I've got another page like that in here somewhere. So here we go. Now this already has something on it, and it folds the right way, but I'm thinking that would go good there. And I was doing so good putting everything away. I even refilled my glue bottle. I don't let it get all the way low before refilling it, because it tends to get thick there on the bottom. And by keeping it filled, it doesn't get thick like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that down, give it a good smush in just a second. Then I want to come back here on this side and fold it right along where it was folded before, so that we've got that little, may not be exactly, but we've got that little fold in there. I like that. And then that will carry on for the flip out. We've got another piece of music paper. That has that up there. So I think I'll do this one here. That looks like it could almost be a gate. Make sure I have it going the right way. As I am notorious for sticking things upside down. Oh, especially signatures. You would not believe the signatures I've had to pull out and redo because I put them in upside down. But yep, that's me. All right, next. Where is, let's go back here a minute. We could, but that's already cardstock. That would make that, oh, I don't care. it's going to make it a little thicker. But you know what? I like it there. And if it means cardstock on top of cardstock, hey, it's my journal. Just like what you're working on is your journal. If you like something, do it. If you don't like it, don't do it. And then if you do something and you find out later you don't like it, you can cover it up. I've done that too. So that one's there. Next. All right, this has that edge all the way down, a little bit on this side from where it printed. This was a digital. So I'm just gonna come along, maybe tear it off. I'm not concerned with it coming off straight or not. And yes, I'm doing some really sloppy inking. But sometimes, you know, you feel like being sloppy. And that looks, when you are sloppy, it does give it more of a worn look to it. If I did that there, oh, that would really stick out. So let's not do that there. But we can do it here and then have that fold end. I like that. So how has everyone been doing today? I know we've had a time since that tropical storm went through here. But then this is the time, you know, our bad weather comes. We usually get hurricanes. Although it's been a while since we had a really bad one. Our last bad one was Florence. Oh, that was horrible. We had 9 days without power. And then it made me think about those that were affected by Katrina and all the other hurricanes through the ages. Those are not fun. This is not quite cardstock, but it's too thick for regular paper. So now we just have, today it started out so dark. I definitely break up the blue. Are those? Nope, that's just glued straight down. So I'm not worried about a pocket. I don't even think I'm gonna put pockets in this one because it's just a scrap journal. It's just a way to use up our scraps. That one there. Just come in and glue down to be gluing down and using up our paper. Because these are not things that I'm normally going to use. You know, they're not full pages, they're just bits and pieces. So I'm not really concerned too much, but I do want to get them down. I want to use them. And I want it all to look pretty as I do. So, and then most of you are aware of my method. Just go through, get some paper down, then come back and decorate it. Because it gives me some idea of what to do on the page when I do it that way. Instead of staring at a blank page wondering, what am I going to do with this? Oh, there's a little small strip. Put that one right on top. You know, everybody has their own ways of doing things. And I'm not saying it's right, it's wrong. It's just that we're all different. What I may like, you may not like. or what you like, I mean, may not be my cup of tea. But we learn from each other. And that's what's important. We have fun what we're doing. I've got one friend, and I'm not going to name names on this one, because you know me, I'll drop a name very easily. But she always tells me, I just do things because they make me happy. They're not the greatest, they're not real pretty. But honey, let me tell you, that girl makes some of the most gorgeous things. But she doesn't see how gorgeous they are. And I'm not the only one that's told her that. Yellow. Oh my gosh, I don't use yellow a whole lot. Ooh, that would be pretty. And yes, it's going to get me out of my comfort zone. But you know what? Maybe I do need to be out of my comfort zone. It helps me explore possibilities. Yeah, think outside the box. Someone told me that, and I was thinking, what box are they talking about? And then I figured out it wasn't a literal box that they were talking on, but it was a figure of speech, which means try something new, get out of your comfort zone. Because the rules that we think apply boxes in, so let's think outside the rules. Let's experiment, let's play. Let's do something different. My granddaughter, Emma, is in preschool. And she just started this year. But she's having fun. But she comes home so tired. She came home yesterday, played with her brother a little bit. Now, granted, her brother is 16, but she loves her brother. And her brother loves her, and he does not mind playing with a 4-year-old. Yeah, how great is that? Mostly 16-year-olds don't want to mess with anybody. Oh, there's a piece of lace I had left over. You put this over here with the other laces. He doesn't mind playing with her. He'll take her out in the yard or whatever. Yeah, that just fits. So, anyway, they played for a little bit. She had a snack. And then she informs us that she's tired. She's going to go rest for a little bit. Crawls up on the love seat and falls asleep. And I think she ended up sleeping all night last night. I did hear her get up, go to the bathroom. Mommy and Daddy get up, go with her. But other than that, that poor child, she comes home from school every day, tuckered out. And it's good because y'all know how much energy a 4-year-old has. But they've been trying so hard to find a place of their own. But there's just nothing out there that is affordable. Both of them work. They make, pretty decent money. But things here are just not within their price range at the moment. All right, now I could probably use this somewhere else. But it was in my scrap bin. I am going to take the edges off. They have put up so many apartments here in town, and they all claim to have, you know, affordable rates. One place has studio apartments. Studio, mind you, starting at $1,400 a month. Another one has some beautiful 3-bedroom apartments, but they want, what was it, like $785 per person or per bedroom, however they work that out. I don't know. It just seems ridiculous to me. Ooh, that would offset really, really nice. And all I'm doing is going in, pulling out a piece at a time, and sticking it somewhere in this book. Like I said, I could probably use these somewhere else, but by the time I finish a project, I'm done with it. I don't want to have to hang on to things to use again. I've got so much stuff in here that that's not what needs to happen. I come really close to the edge there. I like that. Next. Ooh, music paper. I love me some music paper. I love using old pages. Could go right there. I bring it down. It's just the feel of the old pages, and it's sort of like a comfortable pair of shoes. You just love the way they feel. All right, come down just a touch. I want to hide that edge there. Make sure that's going to close. Yep. There we go. Nope, and didn't get anything on that side. This, because it's got that edge where it came out of the book, I'm not going to trim this one down. I'm just going to leave it as is and highlight that edge. All right, we need a page. This is the first one I opened too. I have it. Ooh, I like it there even better. So, more glue. There. That piece is done. What is this? I don't want to use that. Don't want to use that. I'm not saving the edges at the moment. It's not those edges. And that could go right on top of that. I like that. Now I've got to figure out what to do next. I know we've still got the altered book to work on. I may pull that out and get started on it, because we did get our pages torn out of it. Now we've got to figure out what to do with everything that's left and how we're going to go about that. So that may be our next project, our altered book. So I know some people just, they do not like dealing with the spine part on journals, and that's okay. We can do the same. We'll just find an old book, tear things out. We tore the pages out. Now we'll turn it into a junk journal. And all it requires is a little thinking outside the box. I have glue come over on that. Just gonna rub that off. Just like that. There's a bigger piece. We could do that way, or it could fit this way. I think I like that way. I'm almost through here. Haha. I don't want that page. What else do we have? We have this one. That would go good there. Now, I'm going to come up here and just glue straight across. And I'll show you my reason why in just a moment. I measure that up. Yeah, that's going to go all the way down. Yeah, my measuring system, huh? I'm going to turn it this way because I've got that line of glue so that this will peek out just a bit on the top and not have the glue come out. Just like that. Yep. Oh, I think I may have gotten a tab there. But then I've got that rough edge extended up. Set that one aside. We have this little corner. Start you right here, right down on the end. Mainly because I don't know where else to put it. So, as long as it goes in, now I still have a bit left, but I don't want this video to run too long. So we'll stop right there for today and see where we're at. I mean, we're getting a lot down on the pages. Some pages only one or two, but the main thing is to get the papers in here. And with just that, that gives me a starting point of, well, do I want to continue with the design this way? Do I want something contrasting? How am I going to do this? I'll flip out there. I do like the way that's starting. And this one is good. So far, none that I'm not pleased with, but things that I can work with all through the book. And that's the whole idea. Let's corral our scraps. Let's get them under control and make something pretty. I want to thank you all for joining me today. Thank you to all my returning subscribers who've stuck with me this long. And thank you and welcome to all the new subscribers who have joined my channel. May you find lots of ideas and fun with us So until next time, bye guys.